Meanwhile, on the north side of town, the traditional ceremony at the Waverly Park Cenotaph did manage to go ahead as planned despite the harsh conditions. Approximately 200 people braved the weather to honor the fallen. That's a big increase from last year when strict capacity limits were in place. Catalina Gillies has the story.
It was a windy, rain-soaked affair at Waverly Park, but that didn't stop around 200 Thunder Bay residents from gathering for the traditional Remembrance Day ceremony. Attendees held their hands over their hoods while struggling to hear the tribute over the howling winds. Master of Ceremonies George Romick from the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 5 said the conditions were quite fitting.
For what the soldiers, the sailors, and the airmen had to go through, like this was almost like North Atlantic weather. It was brutal, but the soldiers of all the units here and the public, it was great to see the number of public out here today in these very trying conditions.
Although the turnout was much greater than last year's event due to eased COVID-19 restrictions, wreaths were still laid out ahead of the ceremony to keep the crowd size down.
Hopefully next year it'll be much better weather and we'll be able to have everybody lay the wreath in honor of their loved ones and all the soldiers that were killed in action.
95-year-old World War II veteran Roy Lamore says the harsh weather conditions forced him to miss his first Remembrance Day event since he left the Navy. However, he was able to celebrate afterwards at the Branch 5 Legion with fellow veterans and cadets.
Enjoy my Legion because you meet old-timers, you meet newcomers, and today is one of the nicest days, not because of Remembrance Day, but the group to here. There's not too many old veterans left, but other than that, we got a good military background at Thunder Bay.
Well, today's always very emotional. It's a big day. It's important to remember because what we're given was so lots by their sacrifices.
Although the conditions were not ideal and the pandemic is still prevalent, the veterans were happy to see so many people pay tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Catalina Gillies, TBT News.